Hello and welcome back. My name is Menke and today we're going to be doing another AFL tipping video. We're going to go over week 13 last week and see how poorly we did, and then we're going to do our tips for week 14 this week. And if you like these tipping videos, let me know by leaving a comment down below and smashing that like button. But let's get right into this. Let's take a look at round 13. Wasn't the best week for us, just going to say that. All right, right off the bat, we had Port Adelaide versus Geelong Cats. I tipped Port Adelaide. I'm kind of a little bit of a Port supporter. I think that they're a great team and they play well, but unfortunately the Cats beat them this week. This week was a little bit of an upset week in my opinion, and we only got one tip this week, so it's kind of rough. But next game we had the Swans versus the Hawks. Again, another little bit of an upset. The Hawks taking the win here. Kind of unusual seeing as the Hawks haven't been playing that well as of late, but they got the win over the Swans, so good on them. We had Fremantle over Gold Coast. I did tip Gold Coast. I figured this was kind of up in the air for me. I didn't really know. So I tipped Gold Coast, and the Dockers got the big win. They were the better of the two teams at the standings, so not really too much of an upset. Next, we had St. Kilda versus the Crows. This was another close game. I did tip St. Kilda. I thought they'd be able to beat the Crows. Unfortunately, I was wrong, and St. Kilda didn't get the win today. They lost at home, so that's too bad. Next, we had North Melbourne over GWS. This was the one game we got to tip on, and it was kind of on a technicality in a sense because it was a draw. So I tipped GWS. I figured they'd beat North Melbourne. North Melbourne's at the bottom of the ladder here on the standings, so kind of going against them every week. Just, you know, statistics. They only won one game this year, but they got the draw with GWS, so it gave us the tip that week. So that is fun. Cat says hi, by the way. We had West Coast Eagles versus the Richmond Tigers. I was going with the Tigers on this one. You know, a lot of times I tip the Big Birds, but I figured the Tigers, you know, they're a great team. They're going to come out. They're going to win this. It was a very close game. And the Big Birds showed up in the big game, and they got the dub. So that's awesome. And then finally, we had the Melbourne Demons versus Collingwood Magpies. I did watch this game. Got a little too buzzed up for it, so if you want to go check that live stream out, good luck. But yeah, so I tipped the Demons to win this. The Demons are the top-ranked team in the league, so I figured they, you know, would be continuing that run. But Collingwood got the big upset, which I'm kind of happy with because it allows the Doggies to have a better chance to move up into that top spot. But let's wrap up week 13 here, put it in the past, forget about it, and move on to week 14, or round 14, I should say. So let's check out round 14. All right, round 14, the first game of the week, we have the Geelong Cats versus the Western Bulldogs. I don't know why it already tipped the Cats with a margin of 17 for me, but I'm going to say no bueno. I'm going to go with me Doggies, even though this is going to be a close game, but I'm going to say the Doggies got this. All right, I'm saying it's going to be a close game. It's going to be the Doggies by 12. Let's go with 12. All right, Doggies by 12. Next, we have Port Adelaide Gold Coast Suns. Again, I'm going to go with Port. I just think they're a great team, and I think they're gonna beat the Gold Coast Suns. Gold Coast hasn't been playing that well, and you know, Port's up there in the top 5. Next, we have North Melbourne Brisbane Lions. Definitely going to tip the Lions. The Roos have not been playing well. They got a win and a draw, and the Lions have been kicking butt, taking names. They are in the 4th spot on the ladder, so they should beat the Roos this week. Next, we have the GWS Giants versus the Carlton Blues. This is another little bit of a tough one for me. Carlton, GWS, very similar spot in the standings, but you know what? I'm going to go with the upset this week. I think Carlton's going to take the win, even though they are, I think, the away team. That's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. You know what? We're already doing terrible in the tipping comp, so let's go with some oddball ones. Let's tip Carlton this week and see what happens. And then finally, we have the Bombers and the Hawks. The Hawks coming off of a big win. And I believe the Bombers are coming off of a bye. So let's go with Bombers this one. They've been rested up, and they should be good to go. So we have 5 games this week, so 5 tips. Again, we're going to go with the Bulldogs over the Cats. We're going to go with Port Adelaide over the Suns. We're going to go with the Lions over the Roos, and we're going to go with Carlton and Essington over GWS and Hawthorn. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we do better than last week. Let's check out where we are in the tipping comp. Oof, so last week was a little bit rough for us. We fell back a few more spots. We are ranked 91 out of 140 people in this tipping comp, so we are not doing too well. James moved up to number 5. He's killing it. James legend. But yeah, so we got to get in that top 50, guys. It's gonna be tough, but I'm trying to get up into under 70 by the end of the year. We'll see what happens. All right, well, there you have it. Those are the round 14 tips that I'm going to be doing for this week. We recapped the round 13 tips that we did pretty poorly on. But let me know in the comments down below who you got for this week, what you think of my tips for this week. And then also, if you like these tipping videos, let me know. I'll keep doing them. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic one. Peace, love. We'll see you later, guys.